Welcome to Real Estate TV Home Showcase.
Welcome to Real Estate TV. I'm Chris Tremblay.
And I'm Keith Carpenter.
Today we got a great show lined up for you here in January. After the festivities of the holidays, you're going to see us inside and kind of go down a trip down memory lane from a few weeks back for you all. So stay tuned for more here on Real Estate TV.
So grab a pen and a pad, sit back and relax, and enjoy this edition of Real Estate TV Home Showcase.
Welcome back to Real Estate TV. I'm Chris Tremblay. I'm here at the Auburn Mall with
Keith Carpenter here with Mortgage Dreams.
And we're excited, as you can tell. If you guys a couple weeks ago were probably in the same situation as we are right now, doing your last Christmas shopping. And, you know, as you can tell, the festivities, but being in January, we all kind of hit a little bit of low. I don't know about you, Keith, but I'm sure once January hits, you kind of get overwhelmed with all that. You don't pay attention to all the buying you do at Christmas. You figure you look at your bill statements the next month, and then reality sets in and you could be in a lot of debt.
Correct.
But, you know, as we were talking about on the way here, the good news is, right, I don't know what your credit card debt is at, but I do know where interest rates on homes are in the 4s.
Yeah, rates are in the 4s right now, guys. So, I mean, if you're like most people, you know, over the holidays, you do tend to spend a little bit more than you want to. So, you know, here at Mortgage Dreams, we can help you put a plan together to eliminate the debt, get a low interest rate, and save some money on a monthly basis.
Correct. So. And, you know, as we were talking too, on the other side is right now I'm guaranteeing that sellers are going to be more motivated to sell because they don't want to wait to that spring market.
Absolutely. There's less buyers in the winter. So, you know, the thing you got to keep in mind during the winter months is it's a great time to pick up a good deal on property because sometimes sellers have to sell their home. You know, they don't have a choice. They're getting relocated, they're moving, and so there's not a lot of buyers in the winter, you know, so take a chance, get out there. If you don't mind the cold weather, we have real estate agents that will work with you to help you find the ideal property and get a good deal during the winter time.
Correct, because right now they're going to be more aggressive to sell. And, you know, going back to the important part about when you have a lot of debt right now and you don't have that, I'm not an accountant by any, or a CPA by any means, but I do know that there's a possibility of that interest deductions on that you don't have with your credit card.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you know, obviously we're not tax attorneys. We do play them on TV, you know, but you get to write the interest off on your mortgage. You guys are doing it now. You're writing off thousands at the end of the year, which is giving you, you know, more money back as a refund. You can do the same thing with your credit card debt. Roll it right into the mortgage and save a ton of money on both ends.
So it could typically be like a lull time for most people. January, you're like, oh, after the big, you know, you're looking around here, people are hustling and bustling. They're, you know, Christmas time is exciting, but the reality sets in January, like, what just happened?
Right.
Yeah. You know, what am I going to do? Well, you have the opportunity that you'll miss a mortgage payment, so you can catch up a little bit.
Correct.
You know, because you pay your mortgage in arrears.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if you refinance in the month of January, then you're going to be able to skip a payment. You won't have a payment due until March.
Which is pretty big. So it's a good time for you to catch up, save some money. More importantly, probably reduce term on your mortgage, saving your hundreds, in some cases, most cases, saving hundreds of thousands of dollars in term.
Absolutely.
So
it's incredible.
Here we are, you know, Hanush, Martin Batar over here was, you know, family-owned jewelers here at Hanush. And he told me to mention to you guys that there's some great specials. Now, I don't know, you know, if you get that crazy aunt who gets you the crazy gift that you don't really like, I'm sure Martin over here will melt it down for you.
He will. He already said he'll do it.
He said he'll do it.
He'll melt it down and make exactly what you want. So.
Or give you cash because he's buying gold, and he said he's buying gold at higher prices than anyone else out on the street. So, I mean, this is a great opportunity coming down here to Auburn Mall.
Yeah, come down. Ask for Martin here at Hanush Jewelers. Chris and I have both bought jewelry here before in the past, and we've gotten great deals, and we keep coming back. So that's why we're standing here right now.
So here we are at the end. I just want to wrap this up.
Yep.
And put it all together for you. January doesn't have to be a sad time in your life.
It doesn't have to be.
It could be a great time. So you could save money on refinancing, low rates, have tax deductible on all that Christmas money that you spend.
You know, one more thing I want to mention too that we didn't mention yet is when you pay off all your credit card debt, you're going to increase your credit score because you're going to be eliminating those balances that are dragging your credit score down. So keep that in mind. When you wipe out all that credit card debt, zero balance to limit ratio is a good thing to have. Your credit score will jump way up because of it.
And make sure you're dealing with a certified mortgage planning specialist. You can go on their site, make sure that the person in your area is certified as a mortgage planner, does the continuing ed.
Yep.
And
you know, that's a good point, Chris. I want to cut you off because I don't think enough people understand what a certified mortgage planning specialist is. I think they hear that and they think it's just a fancy title that you've given to yourself, and it's not. I mean, tell the people what that is. I think it's important that they know.
You know, we have to go through some rigorous continuing education every year on top of the education that we have to do through the NMLS, which you can look that up, the National Mortgage Licensing Services. So we have to go through extra curriculum to know how to service you better. We have rules and regulations that we have to abide by and make sure that we're giving you, the client, our friends, our neighbors, the best service out there.
Great point. And you know, keep in mind, local banks, loan officers don't have to be licensed to actually write loans, which is kind of a strange thing. And people are usually shocked to hear that. They don't have to be licensed. They can literally come right into the bank and write loans, which means the advice that you're getting may not be as good as somebody who has gone through, you know, a ton of training, has been licensed, and has, you know, kept up their licensing with the Certified Mortgage Planning Specialist Institute online that you can find at cmpsinstitute.com.
Yep, cmpsinstitute.org.
.org.
So again, come to Mortgage Dreams, where a loan for your home is as close as a phone. And I hope you guys had a great holiday, right?
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and we're here if you need us. Give us a call.
Sienna was good to you. Sienna can still be good to you here in January. So again, thanks for watching Real Estate TV. I'm Chris Tremblay.
I'm Keith Carpenter.
And we'll see you next time.